So it's day 2 of Paradiso, and the new venue was a historic school. I have never seen a building like this, like actually gotten to go inside one. I wish we had things like this in Arizona that we could have tea parties at. It was gorgeous. And my chord was something new. I don't usually do this style, but I really liked it because it's my favorite color. And our lovely coordinator is getting ready to take tickets in and let everybody in, and I got some shots of one of the rooms before everyone was seated in there, as well as the main entry area into the little section we were in, which was really just a fraction of how big this house was. And then this is everyone just waiting for everyone to arrive so that the whole event can start. And I was just admiring everyone's little accents to their chords. Everybody's bags were really cute. I really wish I would have packed a cute bag. I was just so in love. Everyone looking so cute. And then this is right outside where we were sitting. It was gorgeous. So there was good lighting, and I went out there to take some chord shots of Sora looking amazing, and our lovely head of the whole event looking amazing in Queen's Coach. I really need Queen's Coach. And this is the food. We had vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian, and then one salmon piece. So there was dietary needs of everyone available, and the food was quite yummy. And cute. And then here's everyone running around trying to get their food and their plates filled up. And they refilled the food, I think, a few times, so nobody, I think, didn't get anything. And I got a plate really fast before I went off to film some more and just left it at the table, and thankfully no one ate it. And then I was filming some of my favorite chords. I loved her belt and her tights. They're so amazing. I really love this outfit. And this was my favorite outfit because Holy Lantern and Witch Hat, of course. Second favorite outfit because I love OTT and I love all the little details that go into OTT outfits. I really need to step up my game because I really felt very underdressed. Everyone looked so lovely, and so, I'm just jealous of how great everybody is at chording compared to me. And look at this lovely goth chord. Just amazing. I love that blouse. I need that blouse. So quickly, I'm going to transition into the Q&A session, which is the second half of this video. And if you don't want to watch that, you can just close it now because that's done with all the pretty shots. But if you want to hear the answers to my Q&A session, then keep watching in just a second.
Okay, one of my personal favorites that I have to know. What's your best Lolita hack? Everyone's got one.
Hack?
Yeah, like a hack that makes your life easier. Okay, you're in Lolita.
It's like, okay, so that's better. Because my favorite thing is packing wise.
Okay.
I'm not in it, but I get those space saver like suction bags that you like press with your
bags.
Yeah, but you don't have to like vacuum them out. These are the ones you can press by rolling.
Ooh.
And they saved my life and everything. And you would think they would wrinkle your dresses, but because it's like all air suction out, they actually come out with no wrinkles compared to when I pack them in like other stuff.
I stretched my petticoats when I got 4 to a little ball like this.
The only ones you can't do are like the ones with boning in it. So I kind of just like fold my skirt over and then like roll it into like a little wad. But I love packing. Like that's like a new thing. Yeah. I don't like actually like the act of packing, but I like those bags. My other hack is like off the shoulder glasses because I live in like summer state. This is my new thing. It's so cold and nice, and I cut my hair and I don't wear wigs anymore. And it's like.
What inspired you to start vlogging Lolita events?
Since I was like really young, like if my family had a camera, I'd steal their camera and like just film like random things. So I think like once I was old enough to have my own camera, I was like, I'm just gonna film stuff. And since this is part of my life, that's just how it happened. Like that's not necessarily what I meant to end up focusing on. Like, but it's just at the time in my life that was what became the most important thing to me.
So Lolita is very important to you.
Yeah.
What's one of the older like Lolita bloggers that you were inspired by? I'm talking like English Gothic Lolita Bible days, like Fawn Pagans, like way back.
So Ashley then.
Yes.
Yeah, Ashley's like amazing. And she was like featured in the Gothic Lolita Bible. She's from Portland. She doesn't really wear Lolita at all anymore. I'm pretty sure she sold everything, but she's still like, we're friends on Facebook and I love her and she's wonderful. And I always liked Laura's like funny videos, and I was always like, I want to do funny videos. But I think really right now, like Ellie and Goldie from Deerstalker are like my like. Yeah. And then I stopped Cammy for years, Minty Mix.
When you're dressed up in Lolita and you're out in public, how do you deal with any of the hecklers or people like sneaking your pictures?
Oh, okay, so actually, Claire, my friend Claire, saw me in the act of doing this the last time we were at a con together. There was like a lady, like everybody else was asking if they could take pictures when we were walking back to like our car, and this lady just like has her camera, and is like, and I'm like, you know, if you asked, I would just say yes. And she's like, can I? And I'm like, no.
What would you say is the most important milestone in your career?
The first time I ever got to be a guest somewhere, I was like, what? I'm literally just
right now.
I'm literally just like a person in my house making videos. And they flew me all the way to Mexico.
Wow.
And I was just like, wow. And like it was on my birthday, and they like decorated the room all beautiful, and like I had like a chauffeur that drove me around and took me to like all of my meals, like was my translator, like I had like, it was like so fancy, and I was just like, what? The whole time, like, and like girls are coming up to me, I'm like, I'm just like, I literally just, all I do is just sit in my house. There's something special about me, so it was just like, this is really cool, and it was amazing, and it was like such an experience, like coming here and seeing, like I would never like, this is so cool. There's no like history like in historic, like there probably are, but it's not like the way it is here. It's so different to see different parts of the country. Like the first time like I was at a con that was out of state, like I was just in LA just like hanging out with my friends or something, and like a whole group of girls came up to me and were like, oh my god, are you Batty? Can we take pictures with you? I was like, what the I was like, you really want to take a picture with me? And I was like, how do I take pictures? I was featured in a magazine, but it was mostly for Maid Cafe stuff, not really Lolita stuff, but I was featured in a magazine about like how I started Maid Cafe at a convention, how it like took over and was doing like 8 cons a year and stuff like that, and somebody asked me to sign it once, and I was like, but
Did you sign it as Hello Batty?
I signed it both. Yeah, I don't know.
So the real answer is you're very humble and you're never going to know when you're famous because it's never going to go to your head.
I mean, me as myself, always, I've kind of, like, I'm both, like, I hate myself and I love myself a lot. So you're going to get contradicting things, or I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm so great, wonderful. But it's not have anything to do with, like, my YouTube channel or, like you know, like, getting invited as guests. It's just me just being like that.
So there's no moment of just like, don't you know who I am?
Any other styles you like to incorporate into your coordinates? Like any other things that you like expand on that's not just Lolita?
Before Lolita, before anything, I will always refer to myself as a goth. And I know that you see this now, you're like, what? This is not how you normally dress in Lolita even. Like, I don't even, this is a new style and a cord for me. But yeah, so it makes a lot of goth elements, and obviously I love bats, I love witches. Okay, that's my, okay, there, I found my biggest accomplishment. My biggest accomplishment was making the Maha Shoujo Lolita Tumblr, and like every Halloween people like submit to it, and there's like so much witch Lolita everywhere now, and I'm like, it makes me so happy, and they'll like, I'll see people in threads referring to it, and I'm like, I love that. Like, I was that girl who wore merrymaking with the witch hat, and I was like, and people like, that's when I feel like people noticed me for the first time, and I was like, that was like still my favorite like cord dress style, witch Lolita always, and like the more witch Lolitas I see, I'm just like, yay.
Like not at Halloween, like year round now.
Yeah, like I wore my witch hat yesterday, I'm like,
It's almost Halloween.
it's almost
Almost.
Which big secret reveal, my favorite holiday is actually Easter, and I love
And did you pick out your favorite coordinate for today? Yes.
There's a certificate in there, so maybe you want to hold that up and show everybody that you are the core contest winner. Ooh. Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. She's got that face down. That is the face of a winner.
And I feel like it's like a kind of weird coincidence because I picked you as my judge. Yeah. But I didn't mean it. I really wasn't trying to my favorites or anything. I was just like,
So right after the Q&A session and the group photo, I had to run off. I had to get changed and run to the airport so that I wouldn't miss my flight. And I didn't get to say goodbye to everyone, so if you were there and I didn't say goodbye to you, I'm really sorry, but I had a flight to catch. And if you like these videos, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave any comments, questions, concerns in the comment section down below. And anything else that you need, I don't know, find me on other social media links. Those will also be in the video description. I will see you later. Bye!